All right. We are midway into this race. Well, not midway, but with 45 lap race, we've got 12 laps done. I forgot to hit the record button because that's how this week's going. Still waiting on the internet to get fixed. Haven't missed a whole lot. Single file, had a couple of contacts, 2 cautions so far, tough track. Had 19 cars start, we are down to 16 cars. The latest caution between the 19 and the 14. The 14 is out, the 19 still holding on to 16th place. We've got Pilots and Sellers, the top two in points, only 8 points separating them for the championship. They are leading this one with Jeffrey Stanton in third. Rich Foreman in the 16 is holding on to that 4 spot. William Guest is starting to make moves in the 7, as well as Jason Brown in the 4 car. They are starting to work their way through the field. Unfortunately, you got to hit the record button if you're going to sit here and talk about the race. Otherwise, no one's going to hear it. So, hopefully Thursday, I'll have a tech come out and solve the issue going on. I just didn't have time to practice or do anything racing-wise.
Green, green, green.
We are restarting, though, with 33 laps to go, so Pilots gets a good start there. We're going to take a look back here at Foreman. He's been a little slow off of turn 2. Vig in the 8 is looking to get back past William Guest now, and Jason Brown's trying to move up into the top 5. He's going to take a look down off the corner, can't get it done. Back here we've got Hefner in the 9 taking a look. 12 as Spears has been dropping back little by little since the start. Up front, Pilots is gone in the 1 car. Sellers, Stanton, and then we got Jason Brown taking a look on the inside out of 4. Just can't get the grip off the corner though to make it work. He's going to go to the high side out of 2. Got a lift though, and he's losing it. Oh, he almost lost that one. His closest competitor in Division 2 lost it on the first lap right in that same spot, and he nearly did, trying to get a run on the outside, and now he's got to battle the 9 car of Hefner. Heard someone back here wrecking, and that's the 19 of Latourne. Need to get off the track. Does. We're not going to have a caution. Pilot slowed up, though, and that's going to bring Sellers and Stanton right on his tail. So Stanton now pressuring Sellers. Looking to the outside as we've got Foreman losing the spot to Guess. Guess is now moved up into that 4th position. Jim Vig in the 6th spot in the A car. Steven Spears. Hefner has got around Brown after his little slip up. And Quincel's going to round off the top 10. So 27 to go. Sellers 0.3 seconds back, and looking to make up a bit more, but I believe this is going to be a tough pass, even if he gets there. Sellers working a little bit higher up through the middle of the corner. Didn't get a good run off the corner there, though. Has closed the gap. And maybe that was a better run off the corner than I thought. Now he's right on the tape of the 1 car and going to go up to the top as the 1 goes at the bottom and slides up. That's going to prevent Sellers from turning back under. And we head into 3 and 4. Sellers going to look down low, can't get it done. That's going to allow Stanton to get to the top as we've got a lap car on the bottom. That looks like 9 of Hefner has had issues, and Jason Brown has fallen even further back now. So no caution for whatever happened there. Now we're getting into lap traffic, and things are going to get interesting as these guys have to work around some slower traffic. William Guest, Rich Foreman, Jim Vig. Spears is moving up now, getting closer to that 8 car. And it looks like Rich Foreman got loose out of 2. That was the car that we saw in the grass. He's lost a bunch of spots now as everyone's just starting to lose the handling on these cars. I just seen someone dive into the pits. Not sure that is Hefner. He's might be calling it quits. And Sellers now dropping back from Pilus. Gets a little loose there off of 2. That's going to allow Stanton to have a little run on him, but not be able to do a whole lot with it. Guess and Viggs are by themselves. Spears not really close to there. Ron Quinzel in the 11. Mike Ellis, and then Jason Brown. Oh, we've got contact with the front wall there. Ellis getting into the wall, almost getting into Brown. And now the leaders working their way around some slower lap traffic. Sellers almost got hit there. He gets a little squirrely as they try to work their way around these slower guys, just trying to get out of the way. So 18 to go this time by. Stanton's really pressuring Sellers. Gonna go to the high side, way up top, and 2 up top, into the wall. Hits the flatter part of the track, into the outside wall. Luckily doesn't climb it. That could have been extremely bad for Stanton. He's still got 3rd place, but he's now pretty much lost any chance at taking that 2nd place away. Oh, the leader just into the back of a lap car, not ready for how slow Ellis was going into that corner. We've got a race on our hands now. Just nowhere for him to go, and did not expect the driver to slow down in the middle of the track on entry. He's going to dive to the inside now, all the way down to the apron, slides up, and now Sellers right on him, looking down low. Can't get it done, though. And Pilus just holding on to the lead. Action everywhere you look. Everyone's just trying to hold on to these things. The lap cars are just trying to be predictable. Stanton, that has allowed him to kind of close in too. He's only a 2nd behind the leader now. So more lap traffic. This is the 15 car, 10th place. They're going to try to work their way around him. He's going to go to the bottom, open up the outside for these cars. Sellers going to be able to get by him before turn 3. Stanton's going to also try to work by through 3 and 4, but not close enough. He's going to have to wait till 1 and 2. Sellers has got to run on Pilus. He's going to go to the high side, drop it back down out of 2, trying to get the run. Holds even, just at about a 10th and a half behind. Look underneath, can't get it done again, and we got lap traffic, so they're going to have to find themselves a single file line to get past the 17. Pilus is going to go to the high side. Sellers following him through. The 17 lets him by. We hear contact somewhere. It might have been front stretch wall. They work their way around Justin Morgan once again. So Pilus holding off Sellers. 10 laps to go. We're going to be inside 10 to go this time by. This is the battle to watch. Can Sellers do anything with Pilus? Is lap traffic going to come into play? Don't see anything up ahead. Sellers vanishes out of the picture through 1 and 2. Not sure if he got loose or had a bit of an issue. Maybe a push towards the wall and had to lift it off, but he's now a half second behind. And Pilus, the most winning driver this season, with 17 wins, looking to add on his 18th. Stanton falling back, now 1.3 seconds behind the leader. Guess still in 4th. Jim Vig in 5th. Steven Spears right behind him in 6th place. Jason Brown has found himself in 7th now. Ron Quinzel in the 11 cars in 8th. And Foreman now in 9th after his little adventure through the backstretch grass. Just behind him is the leader, and we've got a caution. Where did the caution come from? I don't even know what the caution was for. Not sure what happened. Let's drop back and see if we can find anyone spun on the track. I don't see anything. Try to take another look around the track. Oh, there we go. The 15 car. Looks like he's gonna get loose off the corner. Loses it, spins, and then for some reason backs onto the track in 12th place and brings out the caution. So this is going to give us a 4-lap shootout when we go green. We do have some people pitting. That would be Rich Foreman's coming in. Andrew Slayer's in 13th. Justin Morgan in 14th. They are both multiple laps down. So the only one that's on the lead lap is Rich Foreman. And I believe he was already last car on the lead lap, so he's really got nothing to lose by ducking in there. So in some intense moments there, and luckily I hit the record button for all of that, because, wow, some very close calls for the leader. This is going to allow Sellers one more shot at trying to dive to the inside. He's not had the greatest restarts. But, yeah. Never know what can happen. So, old tires. We've got 41 laps on these. Lights are out. Hopefully this is the final restart. Pilot, Sellers, Stanton. Your top three. Rich Foreman in the back on fresh tires. And we'll see. Try to remember to track how far, if at all, he moves up. So, Pilot's bringing him around. Sellers dives low once again. Just does not get the start he needs there. Gets a decent run through 1 and 2. In the top 3 within a half second, and William Guess right on the tail of the top 3, as well as Jim Vig. So 3 laps to go. Pilots pulling out just little by little. Sellers pulling away from Stanton. Back here we got Jason Brown trying to work his way around the outside of Spears. Behind him, Rich Foreman trying to work his way around Quinzel. And we've got more contact. That's Mike Ellis, and that's going to bring out the caution. Let's see what happened there. He just got it turned right down the straightaway. Easy to happen if you hit the gas, and brings out the caution. So I think Rich Foreman was just passing Quinzel, but has to give the spot back. And this allows Sellers another shot. We're going to have a 2-lap shootout when we go green. All right, so paved racing, longer cautions. Wish they could get us the dirt cautions, since no one's really needing to pit. You're not going to pit in this series. But at least we got cautions not counting now. That allows us to run some shorter lap races and not have everything ate up by cautions like it would be in this one. Although we had a pretty good middle run here. 2 early cautions in the first 10 laps. So, 1 more pace lap, I believe, and then we'll get going. Alright, lights are out. When we go green, it'll tick down to 2 laps to go. Pilot is going to try to hang on to that top spot, which, by the looks of it, on every restart so far, it's going to be fairly easy for him to do. Sellers kind of comes in on the lap 3 to 10 and then falls off a bit. Sellers is going to go down low again.
Green flag, green flag.
Just not there. He's going to dive it in, slide up the track. He's got a lift to stay off the wall, and this one is all Pilus. Now we're going to see if Stanton can hold off Guess, as Guess going down low, looking for that 3rd spot on Stanton. Back here, Spears has fallen to Brown, but up front, no challenge. Pilus is going to win this one. Sellers 2nd, Stanton 3rd, William Guess 4th, and looks like Sellers just goes off the track as the fireworks go off. So, William Guess 4th, Jim Vig 5th, Jason Brown 6th, Steven Spears, 7th, Quinsel 8th, and Rich Foreman and his new tires did nothing. So, Pilus goes and burns it out, and that one is over. So, sorry for missing the first few laps of this. Was trying to get this going, look at a few stats. Luckily, we had some decent racing there. Lap cars made things really interesting, and I will see if I can do a little racing if I got some time tonight, and definitely try it tomorrow, but for sure after Thursday if they're able to fix things. So, thanks for watching.